I think probably one of my favorite parts that you discuss is when you kind of tie in the whole, excuse me, Vietnam situation with that of the civil rights movement. And I think there's oh my God, sorry, there's a lot of common ground between just the general notion of both of those movements, both for and against it, because both of them are uh, similar in the fact that they're trying to establish a new sort of new system of rights, a new system of liberties for themselves, and they're fighting against systems or against these oppressors or whatever label you want to put on them. In the French, and of course more traditional or conservative Americans, in the fact that a lot of them are very very tradition staunch. The Vietnam War video starts off with this sort of grand publicity stunt by the French government honoring um, all their colonial holdings and how all of them work together to make or France a much better country. And obviously, it sort of gets into that dynamic of these people that were in power, the French, these American segregationalists. They were very, very staunch in the fact that it's tradition and it shouldn't change just because someone wants to change it. And it's kind of an issue again that we always have had. Um, but I just thought the parallels between both of those movements, both the civil rights and the Vietnamese independence movement, um, both of them are very, very interesting. Um, Obviously, Vietnam would become somewhat of an integral piece of history within the civil rights movement with Muhammad Ali and all that sorts of stuff, but we're still a few years away from that. Um, but just the general idea of this uh, faction that wants to expand rights and the liberties and establish replace an unjust set of rules with a series that is just, versus this whole traditionalist point of view is something that is a very interesting reflection of each other.